Go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we bring you Wednesday Night Baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Taylor Ward, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And that one pulled foul. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Foul ball. And that is out of play. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Jones under it. And that is that. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Backed off the plate that time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The designated hitter,
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Been a real struggle this year. They're at the very bottom of the league in on-base percentage, and of course, when that's the case, other offensive categories follow suit, Singy.
Yeah, it's really tough for any team that struggles to get on base. Dramatic home runs and base-clearing hits do more for a team than just change the score. Good teams feed off that stuff.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Just missed it.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Elliot Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. On the inside corner for a strike. That missed by a lot. And a count even 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Nope, that's inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
That one missed. Cole, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
No, that's foul ball.
The 1-2. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
2 outs, base is empty. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Ball.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That's inside. And the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canzone in position and a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Up. That's out the corner.
No score here in the second.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. In the air, right field, and he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Spencer Joe.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Chisholm off of first with 2 away. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Mariners, Brendan Donovan. That one ripped right center field, carrying well, and it's off the wall. The relay throw, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
There's a strike. Man at second. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, and the batter will be the shortstop. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. That one fouled off. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A two-run homer, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Strike one.
Close,
No,
but called a ball. Ball 2. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Two on, one out.
Ball one.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Now, Dominic Canzone.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and he popped it up. Has room and he makes the catch. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. To the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
So the call stands. 1 challenge remaining for them now. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham digs in now. Way inside, gets out of the way. And the 1-0. Man, that got him square in the mass.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 1-1.
Oh.
He swings and fouls one off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2 now. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And there's a foul ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him. And that will end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. In the air out towards right center. Grisham should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Pitch. Take your base.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Brendan.
One gone runner at first. Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Nope, that's high.
Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. There's the strike at the knees. Raleigh over at first with one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Struck him out swinging. Goes to second.
No, he's in there.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Weston Wilson.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a pop-up. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, Luis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees.
Garcia.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Oh.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
1 out man at first. George Lombard Jr. will hit next. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
No.
Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. (3-2). And ball
That's
4
high.
to
Ball
a
4.
board.
Take a base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has
The
life.
third baseman, Ryan.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Oh.
Garcia, the lead runner at second. Jones on at first with 2 down.
Oh.
Here's a 2-1. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. The throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. We are tied at 2. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Emerson.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Man at second.
Oh.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2-2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2.
Arozarena.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Strike 2. Movement in the Yankees pen. Bradley Hanner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough also getting ready. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the dirt, but kept close. Throw into third.
He made it.
Safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
On the ground, Chisholm. On to first. Got him, but they played the go-ahead run.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 5th. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one in the air. Lombard. And that is that. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Yankees 2. Back in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Grisham.
Nope. 0-1.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Van Wright.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. The 2-2 now. To third, Donovan. Gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliott.
And next for New York, Elliott Ramos, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch. Two
down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Ward on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3, go the Yankees. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. So they turn things over to the righty, Bradley Hanner. Yeah, this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
No, that's a ball.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
Up next is the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jones gets under it, and that is that. Nobody left for Seattle, but they still lead at 3-2. Well, we go bottom six. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia. In the air, left field. Canzone has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Hilton Jr.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Michael Rucker appears to be getting loose. Ferrer getting loose as well. Tap foul at the plate. The Yankees trailing by a run here in the bottom of the sixth. That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 down. That one to first.
That's foul.
And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Stepping in, George Lombard Jr. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, enter. Go.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Lombard at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Gilbert gives way, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Pitching
Mariners.
change here, number 66. He's been so good against lefties.
Simpson.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Foul ball there. Now the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back. We're in the 7th.
Number
We have a new
41.
pitcher on the mound. Tim Hill.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Leading off for Seattle, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Activity in the
That's
bullpen for the Yankees. Brent Hedrick, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yarbrough also throwing. The 1-0.
Nope, that's high.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Fought off foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
The Mariners with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners go down quietly there. Score remains tied at 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
28, Austin Wells.
Left field, Canzone on the move towards the line.
Nope.
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing, and it's a flare down the right field line. And foul ball. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one way inside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-3.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
At the play, Ben Rice. Ball one, no strikes.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Here's a 1-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one fouled off, 2-2. On the ground right side. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Smoked into left, base hit. And now it's Luis Garcia. That one misses. Ball 1. Ramos at first, one gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 7-3.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 66 is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Strike! Woo!
Four runs already in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
next for the Yankees, the shortstop,
George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Step off, throw to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And they'll do it again. One, two now. And foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Grounder might be 2. Donovan to second. Double play.
He's out.
And that'll do it for the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the Mariners leadoff man, Taylor Ward. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Out to short, Lombard. Handles, throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
In there at the knees for a strike. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ball one there. Hill measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Foul ball. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 in this one. That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Seattle.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Late swing, foul to the left. The M's trying to get back into this one, and we're at the top of the 8th. Just off the inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Hill won't go any further. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Ryan Yarbrough takes over on the mound. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. And here is Cole Young.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, two outs. This to third. McMahon sends it to first, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Tap foul at the plate. The 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses. Ball 3. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Jones wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Whoa.
Swing and a drive deep right field. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Step off throw to first. Hey! Jones back in on a dive. Swinging a foul out of play. The 0-1. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gabe Spire done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Chris Sir Anthony
Number
Dominguez
58,
is checked into the game.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Strike. Woo.
Man on second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Coming home. The throw in. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's 8-3. Man at first. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice. And it's fouled away. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. Back now in the Bronx. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar up and throwing. Cruz warming up as well.
That's the ball.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they close the gap. It's 8-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Foul ball, still 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Stays alive. Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, a great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today on the hill, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Taylor Ward leading things off and takes a strike. In the air out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Siggy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, you know, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, you know, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
Cole, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Going to count 1 and 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's the 2-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That is the left fielder, number 8.
Dominic Panzone up next for the Mariners. Good power, not great in the OBP department, and that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one in there across the letters. Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in New York. And today's starter, Logan Gilbert. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 1-2 here. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The designated hitter, Ben.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Singy, you have to think this lefty heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
Bounce to the right side. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 34.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Ramos.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the air, left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Garcia wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, yeah.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Fouls away the first offering. Jackknifes out of the way. Ball to strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. A three-run dinger. The Yankees score first. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on.
Whoa!
Here's a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Gets to it with a slide. And very nicely done for the out. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now 3-0. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. On now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Cal Raleigh leading things off and takes a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way inside.
Oh!
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Hey!
And the 0-2.
Ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Two down, bases empty. Digging in, Weston Wilson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike. Wilson thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball. Ball.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Batting in, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Sliced hard but foul. Oh, one down. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Well.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Just missed. Swing and a foul straight back. 1-2 now. And that one moves his feet. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4.
Emerson.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The right fielder, Taylor.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes to count. And that one fouled off. Slow roller up the middle. Lombard to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Single to right in his first trip.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Chisholm whips it to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Yankees 3 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Sam Wright.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And the 0-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that's in for a strike. 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. 2 down, bases empty. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And a strike. Next pitch is outside. Ball one.
Nope,
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
In the air, right field. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Yanks held in check, but they lead at 3-0. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
That one ripped.
And foul ball. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it falls. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
That's the ball.
Quick move to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just misses with that one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at second. In the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. See you later. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Here's the second baseman, Cole Young. He's 0 for 1. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Young gets his lead at first with nobody out. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Going to lay off that pitch down.
Almost got him. Struck him out looking.
Up next is the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
One out man at first. And the batter now, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now quick throw to first. And he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast. Second home run of the inning for them. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
In the air, right field. Jones on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Cole.
Now it's the shortstop. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Oh!
Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Oh!
The 1-1.
Oh!
Movement in the bullpen. Bradley Hanner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough, the lefty, warming up as well. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two. On the ground, out to short. To second,
Safe.
but he beats the throw.
He's safe.
Save.
Up next is Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy.
First and second, 2 outs. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Oh, 0-2 now.
No,
Well, that's kind of what
that's
you
a ball.
expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! Randy Arozarena blasts one out. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 7-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher for the Yankees, Bradley Hanner. On for his major league debut and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Nope. Oh, one.
Two down, nobody on.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Here's a 2-0. That one fouled off. The 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, so now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Luis Garcia.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ball. Outside.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Popped up. Young. 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jack Chisholm Jr.
Fought off foul. And now the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That's a ball.
The Mariners leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out his first time up. Quick toss to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. On the ground to the left.
Oh.
And it goes just foul. Here's your 1.
Whoa.
Man at first, one away. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
That's the ball.
Ground ball right side. Quickly to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees 3. We go to the top of the 5th. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 2.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Raleigh measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. There's the strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And the 3-1. Fastball for a strike. Canzone, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer, his 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his 2nd homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Weston Wilson. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Oh!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Oh!
That's a laser base hit, and that extends the inning.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Bradley Hanner won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball. The ends up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just a slow ground ball this time. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 9-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Spencer Jones.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ripped to right. Ward takes it in for the out, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1.
Oh!
Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And they'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Wells stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Hey!
Barely a hair out of his zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And that is out of play. And that one hammered. It's a ball. He leaves the yard to right. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-4.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The 0-1. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 9-4. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. So digging in, Taylor Ward.
The right fielder, Taylor Ward.
Yeah, that's fouled off.